Good morning, Libras. Thanks for hopping on board the Libra Love Boat. It's always nice to have you. I want to thank all my members. You're just a beautiful family, and I really appreciate you. And all those new subscribers and all my old subscribers. Thank you for coming on board. And those who donate to the channel. Really appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. Yes, I have a lot to be grateful for. I even got to take a lovely vacation for 3 weeks. Now I'm feeling better about life, revitalized. Well, let's see what that person in your energy is up to, how they're feeling about you, what you're thinking about them. Are you moving on? Or are you going to reunite? Or how's it finally going to go down? Probably should have worn my glasses today. My eyes are a little blurry and I'm looking at these tiny, tiny words. Okay. There might be some delays or miscommunications in your world right now. Yeah, you might be going through a little bit of mental turmoil. Decisions. You might have a lot on your calendar too, just a whole list of to-do things. You know, you're using your intuition pretty well right now. There might be some sacrifices, or you feel like you might be sacrificing too much. Because you're uncertain about some things. You're trying to get your proper perspective on something. It's like you're kind of in limbo. You're kind of waiting to kind of see how things are going to maybe work out or turn out. So you just need to give it some time. But you got some turmoil going on here. You're indecisive, maybe a lot of you, about something right now at this time. But you're off to a new beginning. Yeah. You're going to gain some clarity. Some truth is going to come through. It's like a breakthrough. It might put you in a little bit more of authority, like feeling more in control now of your destiny or your life because things are becoming more clear. But I see you going through this waiting period, this of uncertainty. You feel like you're maybe dealing with too much. You're just sacrificing too much of your time or your life, just waiting in limbo. Too many decisions, too many things on your to-do list. But clarity is coming through. A new start, new beginning. Some of you could be actually pretty tired right now. But you're resilient. You keep hanging on. You hang in there. You've got stamina, yeah. You know, you've got your guard up though. You've set some boundaries and, you're facing challenges. It's like you have to face challenges. You have these issues that have to be addressed. And it's difficult for you. But you have the Ace of Swords in the upright position, right in the middle of this. And it's telling me that you will have clarity. There'll be a breakthrough, and you'll be elevated, and you'll have a clearer beginning. Okay. All righty. Now, some of you might felt kind of sorry for yourself underneath these circumstances, or, because of what you've been going through. You might have been having to face some gossip, or, people saying things about you that weren't very nice. So this bothered you. Now, this story isn't for everyone. Remember, I just read stories off of cards. If it's not you, don't try and force it. Just listen to the story, see how it fits, or see how you can identify with whatever's going on in it. Take it or leave it. But don't try and make it fit, because these stories couldn't possibly be for everyone. Okay. But yeah, some of you feel like you've been put in the spotlight or something, and you're just out there. And now you could be the victim of ridicule or whatever. You feel like you don't deserve it. Yeah, because there's people who are jealous of you. Selfish people that don't care about seeing any good happen to anybody. If it isn't good happening to them, they just don't care. And they get jealous, and they get cold, and they may be even demanding. You may have someone in your life that is demanding of you. And that's part of your burden. Or something that's, weighing heavy on you. You keep waiting. Your patience is wearing up. You've had great resilience. I mean, whatever you've been going through, you're persistent and you're hanging in there. You're looking for the truth. You're looking for clarity. But there are people around you that just don't treat you with the respect and dignity that you want to be treated with. And you feel that, people around you, they just don't see the picture clearly. They don't see it like you see it. They might be superficial, and you're much deeper. You've got a heavier philosophy in life. And these other people are just, they see this deepness in you. They see this textured personality, and they're jealous. A lot of you could be going through family disputes right now. Or you're in debt, or worrying about your money. But feeling unstable. Yeah. You're feeling like maybe whatever success you've had, it's fleeting. You can't get yourself grounded in a secure, stable position. Yeah. Yeah, some of you are just going through it. This isn't just in a romantic sense, or right now, we're looking at your life in general, it seems, and a lot of you are not happy. Facing challenges. Yeah, I think you've been dealing with people, or maybe one person or a couple specifically, that they're dishonest. They might just be dishonest in general, kind of corrupt at heart. And you feel that you're treated very unfairly by this person or this system or whatever it is. Yeah, you've been handed an injustice. And there may be people scheming on you or gossiping about you. And it's made you feel terrible because you doesn't look like you deserve any of this. You're just different. You're deeper than others. People don't get it, and you don't get why they don't get it. Wow. Okay. Yeah. This was all over a heartbreak and betrayal. Yeah, it left you feeling really lonely. It might even affected your health, your physical health, and your mental health. Made you very, very unhappy and, heartbroken. Put you in the Three of Swords, and then it just got worse as you started feeling that people were talking about you, or you're a part of a scandal, or you were made to, made to appear as a fool or something. And yeah, it's been really rough on you. Mm-hmm. Looks like you got in a big argument with somebody, someone who was deceiving you and bullying you, possibly mental abuse. They wanted to make you surrender to their will. A controlling, arrogant person. Yeah. Looks like they broke your heart through all this. And your life just isn't, you feel your life just isn't up to par, up to what it should be. Fallen into a pattern of maybe negativity here. But you're going to get some truth. You're going to get justice. Just looks like you have to be a little bit more patient. You have to be, keep doing what you've been doing. Being resilient, facing the challenges, but keep your guard up. Keep your guard up, Libra. You're going to get through this. You're going to figure it all out. Wow. You might have quite a few people in your environment, and there could be some like unresolved dramas or issues or whatever out there, and you just wish that everything would settle down and get back to normal. You're feeling a little overwhelmed by everything. It's like, when one thing goes wrong, everything goes wrong all at once, all at the same time. You may be overwhelmed with maybe feeling that you have way too many issues to deal with. Everything's going wrong all at the same time. Feel unstable. Feel a little stuck. Yeah. Okay. Through your determination, your grit, you're hanging in there, your resilience, whatever's going down, you're going to come out glowing. You're going to find your happiness. You're going to find your new day. And I think it has all to do with this Ace of Swords, this clarity that you're going to come into, this knowledge that you can start a fresh new beginning. Mm-hmm. So that you can move ahead. You've just been delivered the Sun card here in the upright position. Some of you may have a brand new start. Maybe even, get married if you're of childbirthing age. Maybe even think about having a family. But you're going to be filled with joy and optimism. Everything's going to change for you. Those of you who are going through it right now, feeling like you're just carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, it's definitely there. And it's going to be because of this clarity that you're going to come into. You're going to discover something about life or yourself, or just something astonishing that's going to raise you possibly in authority. You might even get a promotion at work or something like that you weren't expecting. Well, the sun's shining brightly here today. That always makes the body feel good. I know Jack's just hankering to get outside. He just loves going for his walks, as most dogs do. Okay, yeah, you're changing. Through this broken heart, this emotional damage, the betrayal that you've suffered, you're just not the same person anymore. Libra, you've changed. You're going through a dynamic rebirth or awakening or something of that nature. Just not the same person. You've elevated, and you're figuring out that you need to be happy. There's no sense, if you can possibly avoid it, to live in despair or unhappiness. But through your determination, your willpower, you're going to find a glorious, beautiful sun card, beautiful new day. You've planted your seeds. You've done the work you needed to do. And now it's just about time to harvest the reward. Somebody just wouldn't listen to you. Obviously, you figured something out. You had a plan. You had a direction. But things fell apart because they just wouldn't listen. And I suppose that's when your heart started to break. You realized there were betrayals. Spirit wants you to know, though, that this person is highly inspired by you. So you're not the bad guy in this situation at all. You're not the negative party. Somebody actually lifts you up, puts them above you. Possibly one of these people that are jealous of you. You can be envious of someone and still be inspired by them, Now, whoever does want to see you happy, they want something real with you. They want to be part of your sun card. Now, there's somebody there that sees you as their happiness and that you could be happy together and successful. You're going to come into a new sense of optimism. Yeah. This woe is me negative thing, that's going to go away. It's like you're just going to have this awakening, this bright new day, and everything's going to become clear, and you'll be off on a new course. Somebody wants to join you there. Somebody wants to be with you in that happy new day. Somebody who wants something real. You want something real. So keep your radar out there. Could be this past person, but could be somebody new too. Okay. Your past person, they're just watching from the sidelines now. They're watching you grow, move ahead, doing whatever you're doing. It's making them uneasy. It's making them feel envious or jealous. They want to be part of your life. But they wouldn't listen to you. And others are sticking their noses in. Like I say, there's a lot of people here in these cards. Just a lot of people. You might have an entourage, or this person might have some kind of entourage. There's just people. And they're sticking their noses in where it doesn't belong. Yeah. You're going to discover that this somebody was lying to you. You're being lied to. It's this person that was that's watching you from the sidelines now. Person that broke your heart. They were lying, and it's very possible that if you talk to them, if you communicate with them, they're still going to be skirting the truth, let's say. Now, it's up to you to do your healing, right? And in order to do that, you have to treat yourself the best that you can. Now, a lot of people, when they're hurting, or they have emotional pain, or they're suffering, or they're having a pity party, or whatever they're doing, they'll run to the alcohol or run to a substance. They think that eases their pain. Well, it might for a minute or two, but that just compounds the pain, and there is no salvation in the bottom of an alcohol bottle. You have to do the opposite of that. When you're in emotional pain, avoid anything that's going to cause you any more bad feelings. You want to start trying to make yourself feel as good as you can in all aspects. So if you want to, you got to change your diet. You got to quit drinking completely. Whatever it takes. You have to start looking at yourself as you're important. You're valuable. You have a dynamic place in this universe. And that there's nothing normal or regular about you. You're special. You treat yourself as if you're special. That's the way you're going to begin your healing, and that's how you're going to grow. You're going to grow mentally, spiritually. Once you start, now I'm not saying, be selfish, cut everyone else out of your life or anything like that, but you have to recognize your own self-value, your own, how much others depend on you, how much other people love you, how your health depends, and your well-being, how people depend on you to stay healthy just to keep them happy. Do you understand? We're all connected. So you have to look at yourself as a very valuable commodity, something that is worth treating well. And in doing so, then you grow in spirit. You start manifesting. You get what you feel that you deserve, or the universe feels that you deserve. And everybody wants to be happy. Happiness, is, the philosophers say, is just a fleeting moment. You don't really stay in a happy space. But if you can just grasp that moment once in a while and feel the euphoric effect of that instant of happiness, that's enough to keep you going. Keep you always searching for that happiness, because that's important. Your happiness is important. Work on yourself. Heal. Healing will bring you manifestations and contentment. You're just not feeling appreciated enough, Libra. You have people or a person in your life that they just want to dominate. And you don't want to be dominated. You might feel like you've been dominated, and you've come to the conclusion, or you will, that it's much better to make your own decisions, whether they be right or wrong, and to live on the bright side. You don't want to be dominated. You want your independence. You've been feeling lately that you're just way too burdened. A lot of you are very interested in going back to school or going back to school somewhere where you can learn a new trade or something that you're more interested in than what you're doing now. You want to complete your mission. You have a goal, and that's very commendable for those of you who are trying to move ahead with your education. Yeah, you've left somebody behind who is realizing they made a very big mistake when they let you walk out of their life. That's this arrogant person that you quarreled with, fought with, and ended up getting hurt by. They're sorry about it now. They're sorry they let you walk away. But this person was dealing with low-vibing people while they were trying to deal with you. They had other sexual encounters. That's what the card here says. With people that aren't even worthy of you, you know. So this person actually, they vibe low and looks like they're beneath you. They're not up to your standards. Somebody is not up to your standards. They see you moving ahead. Yeah, they're envious, jealous, and treating you coldly. Or they did treat you coldly. They're thinking twice about that now. A lot of you might be spending too much time alone. If you're staring at those four walls or watching too many movies or whatever, that's not good for your mental or physical health. Like I always tell you, get outside. Sometimes it's hard to push yourself out there. Just don't have the energy, or it's too cold or ugly out there. It's really important that you go out, you get that walk, you get some fresh air. That's all part of healing, making yourself feel better. You don't want to be stagnant. Looks like your life's going to become more fun. But you got to heal. Got to take time to heal, and that means focusing on your well-being, your health. Like I said, if you have to change your diet, if you have to do something drastic, do it. You've got the willpower. Make changes. Changes that are going to make you feel better. It's all about feeling better, being happy. No pity parties, please. No. No. No time for feeling sorry for yourself. No time to waste doing that. You gotta get this sun card. You gotta keep, focused on your goal. I think you're almost there. You've been waiting. You've been waiting a long time for these issues to be resolved. I don't think your waiting is going to be too much longer. Someone wants to tell you that they don't really want to walk away forever, but it's best for them right now. This isn't goodbye. We're going to be together again soon. If you feel that way, or you have somebody in your life that needs space, that wants to get back together with you, they believe that you're the one for them, but it's just not divine timing or something. You might be holding a place for this person. Somebody who doesn't really want to let you go but feels like they have to right now. Yeah. Jack, calm down. Yeah, somebody just, I think it's you. A lot of you just don't know how you feel about this connection anymore, or this person. They're feeling like, yeah, you don't care for them, and they might have to just leave you alone until you calm down or the air clears or something. But you've changed. Okay. Yeah, you're dealing with somebody who can't let exes go or doesn't like to dissolve relationships completely. They hang on to old boyfriends and stuff. They keep they keep old boyfriends or exes or old girlfriends or whatever as friends, and they contact them. They talk to them. They just maybe it's like a security blanket or something. But they feel like they need to keep in contact with these people, and I'm sure that doesn't set well with you, Libra. No, that just leads to trouble. Yeah, and you, on the other hand, you're ready to leave a situation or a mindset, the way you've been thinking. Once you come into this clarity, you're going to take a look around and you're going to discover and all these things that just don't serve you, that are in your life for no real positive purpose. In fact, these things and these people are hindering your growth. So part of your healing is going to have to be cleaning house. What energy do you want to keep? What energy do you want to release? This goes in the form of material things, people, even your environment. Some of you might just want to move because you feel stuck. Feeling stuck. Yeah, you might be the person, the go-to person that people want to call. You might have one friend in general that, or specifically that gets a hold of you all the time and wants to know what you're thinking, and they like your thoughts, and you kind of guide them along. You know, like a best friend, and they think the world of you, and they appreciate that you're in their life and that you pay attention to them because this person you have a real connection with someone. This looks like outside of a romantic connection, you have a good friend, someone that appreciates being that you are their friend. There's somebody out there, could be this past person, that really thinks you're divine. They feel your spiritual energy, and they've never really come across somebody has that much personal, power, energy, and they just can't get enough of it. Now, this could be a new person. This could be somebody that's in your environment, and they could be thinking about romance. Yeah, you're a go-to person. Take a couple more of these. You're special to somebody, or to more than one person. You have a quality that draws people in, a certain magnetism here. Hmm. Now, it's either you or the other person that doesn't feel you have the time, or you don't want to take on the responsibility. Yeah, I think what's happening now with a lot of you is you're healing. You're in this process of dealing with a broken heart. Let's just call it a broken heart because that's basically what it's coming out here as. And you're realizing that you just don't have the time or energy or the wherewithal to start up a new relationship with anybody. You need to be focused on yourself, your own ambitions. You've got all this stuff on your plate, all these people in your energy, and you're just overwhelmed. It's like, how could I possibly deal with some kind of romantic relationship, new thing right now, when I've got all this other stuff to deal with? Like I say, this isn't for everybody. This who I'm giving this reading for today are the people that are just overwhelmed with too much on their to-do list. And that's what's happening. A lot of you just don't want to, go there with a relationship. You just feel like you can't. You don't have the space. You have the energy and time for it. You got to deal with yourself, and all these other situations have to, you got this healing, you've got circumstances that need to be worked out that are unpleasant for you. This card says you could be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. I don't talk about signs much because by the time I get done with the reading, I got every sign out here anyway. Oh, well, someone is missing you, or someone wants to be passionate with you. Yeah, physically passionate with you. Show you how they feel through that kind of emotion, physically. So you're attracting somebody who wants to go there with you. Could be the past person, could be a new person. Yeah, gosh. Now I'm looking at a commitment. I believe somebody, this past person that's in your energy, they're sorry that they let you go. But they're arrogant, and they got a cruel streak, temper. They might be missing that, sex, but you also have somebody, if it isn't this person, you got somebody out here that sees you as a soul connection, They want to commit to you. They'd like to marry you. They'd like to marry you, then you could share the sun card together. Have a family, whatever. Those of you who are beyond childbirthing age, this is just somebody that wants to find joy in a relationship with you, work with you, build, grow. Somebody wants to commit or sees you as marriage material. You're going to get some clarity. You're going to get it. You're going to have a revelation. Yeah, you're going to come into some power. You're going to discover yourself through this process of self-discovery and self-worth. Taking care of yourself now. Going on a diet. Like I say, changing your habits. Quit smoking. Quit drinking. Do something that's good for yourself. Get some exercise. It's happening for you. Love. Unconditional love. Somebody's coming into your life with the right kind of passion, affection, attraction. Yeah, you got something. This is going to, whether it's with this past person or not, coming back into your life, like a reunion with this person, that's kind of beside the point right now. The point is, in this reading, is you've got love there. You have love there. People want, I think the more you push away the idea that you don't have time, the more, is coming towards you. It's like the more you're not looking for it, the less you're concerning yourself about finding love and affection and passion and all this, the more you take your mind off of it, the more of it out there that starts becoming attracted to you. Some kind of law of physics or law of attraction or something. Happens when you least expect it. But anyway, we'll check some more of this story out next time. Get out there and get some sunshine whenever it peeks through. Start working on yourself if you haven't. Thanks for stopping by the Old Swede's Bungalow. Peace and love to you.